Some people believe that all they need to do to get rich is to save more. However, this is not true. It's just a start. No matter how much you get paid, you can offer yourself a much better life. There are ways to improve your finances and raise your family's well-being, and to do that you need to think differently about money. Welcome to the Wealth Channel. Today we're going to review 10 money skills everyone should know. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. One does not become rich by saving money. Just watch your savings. Buy in a country with high inflation. You cannot increase your power. On the contrary, it means that your money melts where it is. It is what you do with your money that determines whether you will convert your money into purchasing power. Of course, saving money, aka next or liquidity, is good for two reasons. It primarily acts as a safety net against emergencies. It is recommended that 3 to 6 months of living expenses be allocated as emergency benefit. The second function of cash is to provide convenience in every business encounters with a solid investment or business opportunity. You can use that opportunity with the cash money we have reserved. After allocating a certain amount of cash, it is very important to invest the rest, especially in countries with high inflation. Two riches and obligations. Being rich cannot be measured by how much money you have or what car you drive. Wealth is a form of money that can be converted into valuable financial assets or physical cargo and possession, but can sell if I have an expensive car. You think I can turn it into a hometown, but the truth is it's an obligation. It is a liability. Insurance taxes cost you high in terms of fuel and depreciation. However, it can contribute to your financial freedom as a lucrative investment and an asset. Obligations are things you owe or require payment. Even your phone contract, home loan, or credit card lease contract is an obligation. Because in essence, money will come out of your pocket. You can also see how long you can live in winning if you subtract your debts from your savings and assets to create your financial freedom. How long can you live without working at all? That means you are on the right track. 3. Run the taxes for yourself. Small income earners were afraid of taxes. The rich love taxes, especially if they're not paying taxes, even if they're inclined to pay more than they should just because they're afraid the document clerk won't knock on the door. They learn tax rules and use them for their own benefit. To master money, we need to use taxes to our advantage. More effort to learn how taxes work where you live and how tax incentives can be used to protect assets. Notice and read that different types of investments often have different tax advantages and disadvantages. You can save by learning them. Make sure you use the giveaways to protect your money like the rich do. Learn to use other people's money. Another common mistake of the poor and middle class is to use only their own money. There is a general fear of accessing loans and getting into debt. Of course, a new watch, shoes, getting into debt for a vacation is a stupid idea, but accessing the loans at a manageable interest rate can increase your earnings. It might mean, for example, a service that requires a machine. Buying better machines with a loan can mean you can get to service faster and give your customers a double whammy. But as we get more you give, loan repayment must be economical and sustainable. Calculating credits this way is one of the money skills that will work in your favor. This takes you to the next point. 5. Find ways to increase your income. Not having enough money is not a problem that can be solved simply by spending less. In the end, we can't bear to spend horses all the time and we regain all our old habits. The best way to have more money is to bring in more money. The 21st century offers us 1,001 different ways of making money and generating passive income, and we must work to achieve them. It could be getting a promotion in one of our jobs, moving to a different job, or generating additional income. Maybe your business has reached doigo. It requires productivity and creativity. It is very important to manage your mind in this matter, and it is entirely in your hands. What do you need to believe and take action? That there are many opportunities around you and that these opportunities can be seized with determination. What does a rate hike mean? Every day, we hear very different terms in news channels and especially in economy programs. To start decoding finance, we must understand that it means movies that have impacted our lives. What does it mean to us? What effect will it have on your life? For example, we hear that the central bank has lowered the interest rate. It indicates that there will be more money in this system. ENSEL will affect you in front of Ascension, aiming to reduce unemployment and increase spending. It is still a sign that exchange rates and gold are on the rise against the USD. There are dozens of terms like these that can directly affect our lives and that we hear every day. Instead of running away from them, try to learn. 7 Expenses. Check it out. In the consumer society, many people find ways to increase their income but realize that their life has not changed. The most important reason for this is what is the name of the expenses they make as their cheating increases. Seeing where our money is being spent has made it easier to ensure that once you start making more money, you can use it wisely, not only to spend more, but to grow your wealth. Most banking apps these days give you the option to see your spending and make a great pie chart at the end of each month so you can see where you're spending your money. Because you can really compare where you spend money. Because even our estimates of how much we are devoted to products like entertainment and food are often far from reality. After learning this, you will have taken one more step on the road to the present day of finance. Use the 8 compound interest and prepare for your retirement. The sooner you find a retirement, the sooner you can be. Retirement planning is simple as this is a money skill that every individual must develop for a secure future. No matter how far retirement is. To get a comfortable life without working, you should make a plan early on. Investing in pension funds has many advantages because most governments take care of your retirement needs and you aren't the first to go to the state. It's never a loss to invest in your reward pension. Because at the end of the day, you will earn cash. Long-term investments like this are based on compound utility, meaning you earn more with the money you earn. So your investments grow like a snowball. Therefore, the younger you start, the less you have to pay. Because the interest will provide real earnings for you. 50-30-20 and diversified. One of the advice given to anyone who wants to get ahead financially is to divide your income into 3 and spend it. Spend 50% of your income on needs. For requests, use 20% for 30% investment. This is also known as the 50-30-20 rule and is considered good advice. You may have heard of the term diversification, and it may sound like a complicated process traders do, but it's not complicated at all. Diversify the 20% you set aside for investment. Keeping the real picture for your wealth in one place. High inflation. Even with hyperinflation, it can lose a lot of value. Having all of our eggs in one basket, which is kept by the same few financial institutions in your country, can mean ownership. You reduce risk by diversifying your portfolio between precious metals, real estate, and peers. It is a tool to protect money in cryptocurrency that has been talked about a lot lately. 10 passive tricks. Focus and earn money while you sleep. To understand the money you need to look beyond how many hours a day we need to make money right. If you have passive incomes, you can earn $1 more while you sleep. $1 passive income. They are assets that provide you with income without your active participation. If you can't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will have to work until you die. We have not been responsible for rental income, book and song copyrights. Making money from business sites and dividends are examples of passive income. Gone are the days of raising prices and cutting costs to make quick money. You have to give patience. To generate a sustainable income, we need to look at how you can remain of value to your boss, your customers, or our consumers. Once you remove an undeniable and unique value, people will be willing to pay you more. Thus, we have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to support the video by liking or subscribing. See you in the next video.